All right, hello and welcome back to Horde Game Updates. Um, uh, Weirdly, a lot of progress is made, even though very little has actually changed mechanically of the game. So let me run you through the changes that have occurred. Let's go to the desktop. That's the wrong thing. Actually, no, that's the right thing. Go to this and then that. So, as you can see here, we have the level, the player with the gun, and everything like that. If I go to the scene, why are you importing stuff? What did you break? Okay, whatever. You're literally not doing anything. So we have the character with the gun. Um, I've re-imported the gun because I made some animations for it. What is wrong with you? Why are you so broken today? Anyway, um, we have the basic layout of the tunnels of the first level. There's going to be a room here, 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 and over here, as well as a giant pit over here that'll be kind of like the end of the level. Can you see my mouse? Yes, you can. Cool. So, changes I've made. The level blocks are now like perfectly aligned, so there's no gaps in them anymore. I put basic colliders, basic box colliders in everything. So instead of having to worry about mesh colliders and anything kind of having a hiccup that way, um, they're just basic box colliders. That was something I learned while working on Mine Raider for Ludum Dare 54. As well, we've made changes to, as I said, I added animations and stuff. So you can see here, the gun has, the basic state, the idle state, the shoot state, and the reload state. One of the big things I learned, because I was really pissed off with my coding not working properly, if I hit play. So I can shoot, and it shoots, and I can reload, and it reloads. They're not great animation; they're just placeholders to make everything work right now. What was happening before was I could shoot, reload, and then like mid reload continue to shoot because it just adds the ammunition back in immediately. So I learned about animation events. And what that basically means is that if I go to the actual animation, let's pause this. There's no enemies on the screen right now, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go to guns. That's scripts. We need to go to prefabs. We need to go, not prefabs, geos, pistols, pistol. So you can see here we have the reload animation. And if I scroll down, you can see events. So the end of the reload, literally the last frame of reload, it will send a done reload. It'll activate this function on this object. So if I go into the script, which isn't open right now, dang it. All right, so we pull up the script here. No, pull up the script. And as you can see at the bottom here, we'll have reload, done reload, which basically sets reloading to false. So when I reload, up here you press R, it sets reloading to true. It also does the reload function. So go down to the reload function, which is here. It sets reloading to true again just to make sure. And then it does the reload animation, and then it reloads the gun. Unless it's, the other version of the reload, which is like you have less bullets in the gun than you actually less bullets in reserve than you have to fill up your ammunition. And then once the animation is done, it will fire off this script and say reloading done. So if I go back into the game, play, you can see that I have 15, and no matter how much I shoot after I reload, I can't shoot. See? So it's funny because when I was designing that mechanic, I was actively like, I need to find a way to make the animation be like, hey, excuse me, hey, I'm done. You don't need to, or sorry, while I'm reloading, you don't need to be able to fire. So, is that right? That's a little short still. Side view. That's from here, isn't it? Yeah, that is. Oh, I don't have snapping on. I was like, why is this moving so janky? Pop and pop, pop. There we go. I think it's this one that's unaligned now. Right? Maybe it's just the T way. Maybe the T's just need a fix. Either way, those are really the big changes that have occurred recently. I did a whole redesign of how I'm going to build the levels, and I am going to rework um, the enemies because right now I have that drone, and however really cool the drone is, it's going to be a pain in the butt to animate, and I want to get this done really quickly. So I'm going to go back to a bipedal zombie style monster. Maybe I'll do some kind of a space kobold or something. Aside from that, I need to now model out the remaining rooms. I'm just going to block it right now. So I'm going to block out the 4 rooms that are left. If you're looking at the map from this perspective, the middle here is going to be, you know, the mess hall, locker room kind of. Or sorry, this is going to be the locker room. So showers, lockers, that kind of stuff, beds. Over here is going to be the mess hall. Down here is the actual communications room, which is what the whole building's about. It's the communications outpost. And then over here is going to be a hangar bay for you to, like, for people that would have brought in shuttles and stuff. I'm thematically posing it this way because I need to know. I'm developing the story as I go, basically. So the whole point of this now is that you are being sent in and investigate why the outpost has gone dark, and you're going to come in a drop pod. It's going to be a very cool animation once I have it done. You just and land in the hangar bay, and then from there you're going to come out and explore, and after a while things will occur. But what I want to do, I'm thinking I need to make the communication outpost like bridge here, and I want to have it overlooking like an asteroid surface. It won't be that hard to model. I can basically do the same thing I did for Mine Raiders, kind of general rough, rocky terrain look. And then on this side, I want to put in a secret, like the exit basically. I know not many people are going to see this. The exit basically, there's going to be a way from the hangar bay underground and over to like a secret mine shaft that these guys have started to dig because that's what they do. Or it's already been in place by the people who run this government or whatever. It's going to lead to the next level. The next level is going to be underground in the asteroid itself, and that's where you're going to start encountering drones and robots and all the things that are basically making the dwarves up here zombies. That's the theme of it in my head. I'll find a way to explain why they keep coming back because there's not going to be that many beds and stuff. Like it's a very small outpost, but there has to be a reason why there's just wave after wave after wave after wave after wave after them. So maybe I'll make them clones or something. I don't know. I'll work on it. But yeah, I want to do something here. And I think what I need to do is I need to do an underground network of tunnels as well that only the player can go into. That way you have ways to get around things. And I think some of these hallways are just a little too straight. I might need to bridge them out a little bit. You have very long lines of sight. And once there's stuff in it, maybe it won't be that bad. But you have very long lines of sight. So there's nothing stopping you from just walking back and just firing into the horde as it's coming at you. So I need to break up these hallways a little bit, either by completely diverting the hallway over, or by putting wreckage and stuff in the middle of it, maybe just debris. But I need to put stuff in the hallways to make it less linear. I think is the way I got to do it. But also that's gonna be part of the level design because I need to actually draw the level. The level I built it in Blender when I was building the initial, what would have been the level blocks. So yeah, I'm basically just going off what I had planned in Blender, and I'm like, I need to fix this. So for now, it is what it is. We have working gun animations, we have working targeting system, we have working enemies, we have mostly built blocked out level. I gotta do some more blocking. What I need to do, I think the next thing I need to do, aside from blocking the level and finishing off like where things are gonna go, I need to design the enemy. I need to actually draw out what the zombies are gonna look like and then go from there. So I think that's will be my next update. Is next time you see me, I will have drawn out and potentially modeled and rigged the monster for this game. Anyways, I gotta go. Have a good day.